It's time once again for Uncle Matt's bedtime story. Hello everybody, it's Uncle Matt, and I'm here to read you another bedtime story. And a while ago, we were reading stories at my old house, and we talked a little bit about that we're going to make a big move to a different community, and we did make that move a few months ago. But sometimes I think about the old house, and sometimes I think about all the different places I read stories at the old house. Well, this story we're going to read about is about a house, and kind of similar to what I've experienced moving to a new place. Maybe you've experienced the same. This story is called This House is Home, written by Deborah Kerbel and illustrated by Yong, Ling, Kang. This story was copyright in, let's see now, must be back here, in 2021. Are you ready? Here we go. This house is home. This is my family. I'm Lily. That's me with the sketchbook. We live in the big house at the end of the lane. The world is a busy place. Change rushes this way and that, but Grandma says our house is old and steady as mountains. Last fall, 2 foxes with clipboards came knocking on our door. They wanted to buy our house. No, thank you, Grandma said with a smile. This house is home, and we'll live here for the rest of forever. In spring, change marched over the hill and right onto our lane. The knocking came again. Grandma offered everyone cookies and lemonade, then shooed them away like flies. The diggers arrived with summer. Their long metal arms pulled down our neighbors' homes. They flattened the trees and tore away all the grass. A road appeared in the distance. Every day, its long gray tongue snaked toward over our house, closer and closer until it had pushed right up to our door. It didn't bother knocking. And suddenly, we were an island in a river of concrete. Then came the cars. They sped by our windows, this way and that. The rumble of wheels shook our walls all day long. At night, buzzing engines sawed my dreams in half. It began to feel like those metal arms had pulled down our happiness, too. Even our beautiful garden had disappeared under a smudge of cement. There is only one flower left. I had to save it. It was scary crossing the road. Now, I had to find my flower a new place to grow. That night, my dreams became whole again. The road had melted into a sea. The cars had shrunken to fish. My house had grown sails, and I was its captain. The next day I jumped out of bed and ran to my window. I looked down. The road was just a road. The cars were just cars. Our house was still a house, old and steady as mountains. The only thing that felt different was me. As I drew, the breeze brushed over my cheeks, this way and that. The blue sky went on forever. It was the perfect kind of day. To move mountains. Did you see that? Did you see what was happening in this picture? They were moving the house to a different area. That house, almost like a mountain, on a barge, going someplace else. And hopefully that bunny family can find a quiet place again to live in their house. Well, that is all the time we have for Uncle Matt's bedtime story. I hope you enjoyed that story, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.